guys, what's up? It is Kat, and it's been a week since I filmed my last video, and the thing is I filmed this video 4 different times. I filmed it and then my camera died. I filmed it and I didn't like it. I filmed it but then something happened to it, and also I haven't had internet. There were days where I had really bad internet and everything, so didn't get a video up. And then I recorded it on my dad's camera and the camera deleted it. So let's try this one more time. So today we are going to be talking about Fangirl by Rowell. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and there were a few reasons why I didn't like the book, so let's kind of get those reasons why I didn't like the book out of the way. The first reason I really didn't like the book was because, I don't know, I felt like at the beginning it was really slow in getting into the plot and getting like where everything was going and what was going on. I don't know, I personally felt like this was a little bit slow. And the second thing, I guess, it really isn't a dislike, because later I ended up liking her, but that was the main character, Kath. And I think I just didn't like her at first just because of the way she acted, yet at the same time I really did like her because of the fact that I could connect to her as a character, and I really did understand Kath. But I guess, I don't know, at the beginning of the book she really did annoy me, but by the end of it I actually absolutely loved Kath, and I understand where she came from, and I understand why she acted the way that she did. So I guess there's only one really big thing that I didn't like about the book, but it was big enough where I couldn't give it a full 5 out of 5 stars. So Rowell is one of the second authors that I've read that's a contemporary book. I've only read a few contemporary books since starting booktube. Actually, in my reading history, I've really never been big into contemporary. And so when so many people and so many of you were recommending to me Fangirl by Rowell, I decided to give it a shot because it is a contemporary read and it is out of my bookish reading realm. And I definitely enjoyed it as a contemporary. I loved it because of the fact that Rowell's writing is so easy to catch on to. It's so easy to understand. It's not too complex. Her wording, her visuals, everything is just absolutely perfect. And not only that, she creates worlds where I feel like I could connect to them. In this world, in Fangirl by Rowell, you're introduced to a character named Kath, and Kath has a twin sister named Ren. And these two characters had grown up together, loving this one their fanboy or their boyfriend, Simon Snow, and that was always their big connection. And Kath ends up writing fan fiction about him, and that was just their thing until college happens, and Kath starts noticing Ren going off in her own direction, and Kath's not really understanding, and she has severe anxiety going into college, and she has issues, and she doesn't like her roommate, and her roommate has a strange boyfriend that's always around named Levi, and it's just, she's overwhelmed by the situation. And I think that's really why I loved Rowell's Fangirl, is because I connected to it so well, as in to the point where I ended up starting to picture my first year of college and the beginning of my college career, because it was a really bad time for me. And I guess that's probably why I was annoyed with Kath, was because I didn't want to relive my college experience, but in a way I pretty much relived my college experience, my first year as a freshman, through Fangirl. But I really did love that I was able to connect to this book, because the majority of the time in contemporaries I really can't connect to any of the characters whatsoever. And then of course you have Kath's roommate's boyfriend, Levi, who in all honesty became one of my most favorite characters in this book, because of the fact that he was always there. You noticed him no matter what, even when he wasn't in the scene or in that part of the book, and he was always such a smiling, positive character that, I don't know, I couldn't help but loving him. And of course then you have Kath's roommate, Reagan, who is just totally the opposite of Kath. That I think that I love that this book definitely shows you that. I feel like Fangirl definitely gives you an actual real college experience if you haven't gotten into your first year of college, or if you're going into it, and it shows you the fears and the fear of oh my god, what if I'm late for class, or what if I get lost to the dining hall, or what do I eat at the dining hall, or what if. I really think that Fangirl does an amazing job at depicting that. And of course, like I said, I really didn't like the plot. I didn't like actually how slow the plot was going, but I definitely liked where it was, the direction it was heading. I mean, sometimes I feel by the end of the book there was like, I didn't know where the climax of the story was, or the low points or the high points of the book was. I mean, I could pick out a few of them, but I couldn't pick out as many as I could from a fantasy book or a, you know, high fantasy or sci-fi book. But then those are books that I'm always reading, and I can easily pick those books out, or those plots out. And so I guess my biggest thing is I would definitely recommend Fangirl to all of you people that are just getting into contemporary. I feel like Fangirl, or even in general, Rainbow Rowell's books are perfect for getting into reading contemporary, and I would definitely recommend Fangirl, especially if you're going into your first year of college. And I guess it's like, it would just be a fun book to read, and I guess something to laugh at, and just realize that everyone is scared at the beginning of their first year of college, and everyone is scared that they're gonna get lost, or everyone doesn't know they're gonna sit by at dinner or lunch or breakfast or anything like that. So I definitely recommend Fangirl to pretty much everyone. I think everyone would really enjoy this book. I loved it, and I plan on picking up a few more books by Rainbow Rowell as well. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Definitely leave your comments below and tell me what you thought of Fangirl, and what you did like or what you didn't like. Also, tell me like about your first year and your first college experience, or like your first year as a freshman, or just in general all of your college experiences, because I feel like people, I don't know, everyone's scared to go into their first year of college. And I mean, even I'm nervous. I'm going into my second year of college, but I'm still really nervous about things because I don't know, I feel like it's a whole new experience once again. So definitely leave your comments below. Also, remember to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe to my channel like always for more videos. I'll see you guys in my next video.